Texas Media Network, man. Them boys gonna fade over there, man. They really putting it down for the state, man, for real.
So in recent weeks, a fiery debate has ignited over Drake's relationship with the Houston rap scene, and has been triggered by Sauce Walka's public critique.
Drake not have no bunch of records with Houston artists. You ain't doing that with Atlanta. If you love Atlanta, and he got it's 7, 8, 9, 15 artists that you got songs with in Atlanta. Because why? Yeah. Not only does you know that the city of Atlanta was gonna look at you weird for not doing that, look at you and feel a certain type of way by you not making those songs and making those moments with that city, but you knew that it was also beneficial for you as an artist to make music with these songs, because the leveling of stardom and momentum, it feeds each other, versus you feel that I'm just the A-side artist that's lifting up this musician. Traffic showed the music videos for artists from Houston, old and new. He do concerts, put Houston artists on the bill, put them on his main performers. He does his due diligence. Megan Thee Stallion, she has songs with Sauce Walka, she got songs with Maxo Cream, she got songs with Lil Kiki, she got songs with Big Pokey. That's really being from a city, being and appreciating the culture. Me being in New York, I love New York. I made a New York album produced by New York producers with New York artists featured on it. You just seen Mano just came through the window. Oh, this is my boy Sauce. I made songs with Mano years ago.
And you have Bun B speak up because Sauce Walka mentioned that he wasn't actually from Houston. So you've had Bun B chime in. You've had Slim Thug. And I'll show you a clip from Slim Thug in just a moment. We've had Slim Thug chime in.
No disrespect to Bun B, he's from Port Arthur. He's not from Houston. A lot of people try to say, "Oh, well, Drake made a song with Bun B." Bun B not from Houston. No disrespect to him. This is Houston, Texas. We talking about. You just said Houston, didn't you? Did you say Port Arthur? Did you say Houston?
Bro, 6th grade is wild. Like, you know what I'm saying? If Bun say, "Man, I was born in motherfucking the manor and we left 6 months later," all right, Bun, you a PA. Living to the 6th grade is diabolical, kid. Come on, you could have mentioned this to me one time, kid. You could have told me one time, hey, man, I used to live out. We shot, I ain't heard of that in Northwood Manor Park. My first album. He could have, while I had him on there with Skateboard P out there with me, we had Hype Week, the best video ever. I ain't mentioned, hey, I used to live down the street from here. Damn! You let me fight out by myself all these years, man. This is crazy. This is diabolical. Ain't that what the youngsters say? Yeah, Houston fuck with Port Arthur. Yeah, but what it be is a lot of the times, and I think that's what the issue was, like people just don't automatically include Port Arthur rappers into Houston conversations. You see what I'm saying? So I think that's what Sauce was saying. Like Sauce was trying to say that Bun is not from Houston, he from Port Arthur. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't included when we say Houston rappers, you know what I'm saying? So it's all Texas at the end of the day. And at the end of the day, I include Bun and Pimp them in Port Arthur. It ain't too far. You know, it's right down the street. Just like I include Mexican OT and all them. Like, I just look like we out. It look like we out.
They got to fly out and go somewhere. They got to come to Houston.
If they what? Yeah. You got to land in Houston, pretty much, you know, so it's kind of like.
But I like them ripping at where they from. Like, when we out in New York and they be like, Houston, where he be like, Bay City. Like, you got to do that. You got to do that.
Yeah.
And I want to just talk briefly about Sauce Walka's history, Sauce Walka, and where he stands in the when it comes to the Houston rap scene, the Texas rap scene, because he has been one of the rappers who has not failed to give his opinion. He's always been the one who's given his opinion despite any criticism, despite his alternative views from most people. He's been the one who stands on his own. He's gone against the old Houston regimes associated with Jay Prince and his sons, Jazz Prince. Jazz Prince, of course, discovered Drake. So there's something there. And then he went against publicly Jay Prince Jr. when the Takeoff situation happened. So he's been he's one who is not shied away from taking on those old Houston regimes. And I haven't necessarily seen the OGs really embrace Sauce Walka like that. He's built his own wave on his own, without really a cosign from a lot of the OGs, from my outside opinion. Remember, on this internet, we are just a media team, people with opinions, and we just try to maintain journalistic integrity as much as possible as far as our opinions, but in our commentary. But from the outside looking in, it doesn't look like a lot of the OGs have fully embraced Sauce Walka, and that's up for discussion as to why that might be. He does present an alternative, even though he does a good job of, and in his music, of maintaining a lot of the Houston sound. He does come with something new, and I think he's definitely the biggest rapper in Houston right now. We'll say that. Not saying that he has the best. That's not saying he's the best rapper. That's not saying anything else. But he is definitely probably the biggest. He has the biggest movement in Houston and possibly in Texas right now. God maybe think something. I can't think of anybody right now who's got a bigger movement than Sauce Walka. He does a good job of putting on other artists, and he looks like he's doing well. He does a good job of building relationships with other rappers from other places. So Sauce Walka probably has the most prominent position right now, and so when you are at the top of the pile, it's going to draw a lot of criticism. And again, he hasn't been one to shy away from giving his opinions. Him and Killer Calion are probably the two most vocal rappers. Him, Killer Calion, and Slim Thug are probably the three most vocal rappers out of Houston right now.
OG Jay Prince. Jay Prince, OG was in the house, probably in the bed. He wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why he gets all the backlash of what happened. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like after that happened, everything went bad. Like everybody just come on the internet and say whatever about him. Just say whatever. But you can come on the internet and say anything, and then that's not really tough though. So anybody who talk tough on the internet is like, now the police see this. We all know Jay Prince, but they've been trying to put something on him from day one. So how is he going to even do anything to anybody who already on TV basically came and said shit about him? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't fight nobody after you got police watching you and people coming on the internet and it's documented.
Like swinging when the teacher comes.
Yeah, you can't do it when the police watching. So all the gangster shit that, it's like not even necessary, man. Let's just respect the work he did and just look at him as an OG in the game and let him just be who he is, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hate the slander all the time on him. Everybody say anything because they can. Because you on the internet, you know what I'm saying? After the internet see it, what can you do? You going to jail if you basically do something after that. So at the end of the day, my outlook on this is Drake got the pass because Drake was founded by Jazz Prince. I was staying at the hotel on Westheimer. Jazz Prince called me and say, hey man, I got a new artist. I want you to check him out. He pulled up to my hotel. He played me like that whole mixtape damn near that Drake first did. What's the name of it?
That's long.
What's the name of it?
I forgot it, but I know it.
Yeah, so he played that for me, and instantly after he played them songs, I knew Drake was cold. I was like, that nigga jamming. No capping. I don't even say that about a lot of niggas. I never say that about I ain't no listen to your album type person. Like, I don't even like doing that shit. Immediately when he played me those records, I told him, So Far Gone, I was like, bro, this bitch jamming. That motherfucker got some talent. To see who the fuck Drake is from that conversation, after Jay Prince, who brought us the Ghetto Boys, his child brought Drake to the game? Like, how could you hate on this, kid? Like, Drake is the biggest. And a nigga from Houston discovered him. Yeah, you get free range to do what you want to do, kid. On my opinion, you know, and this is why you do what you want to do, kid. I'm proud of my little homeboy who motherfucking done discovered the biggest Michael Jackson of our time. Young nigga, and he the son of the nigga who pioneered hip hop in Houston. Bro, why is people not proud of folks, kid?
That's a hell of a family tree.
That's a hell of a family tree, bro. I'm proud of this shit. Like, I'm like, wow. Look at my homeboy, man. This shit is crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm not gonna hate on nobody. Why would I say anything to him about anything? Like, never have I say, hey, man, I want a Drake feature. I don't move like that. I don't clout chase. I'm not, you know, oh, you blowing up, let me get a verse. You know, I'm not like that type of rapper. If Drake hit me and say, hey, even to this day, fuck what y'all talking about. If Drake called me and say, hey, man, I want to get you on the song, I'm going to do the song, and you a dummy if you don't. Because what the fuck is you not doing a song with Drake for? Like, what the fuck?
Man in your feelings.
That's feeling shit. Like, I don't give a fuck what him and his beef got going on. Like, at the end of the day, I'm still proud of my homeboy Jazz. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? So, everybody get on here with their feelings and say what they want to say. And at the end of the day, y'all niggas will play that nobody like us, and right after on the radio will come on, babe, I love you, you my everything, and your girlfriend singing that. Why you mad? Your girlfriend still singing the new Drake song, and ain't stopped nothing. So at the end of the day, all this shit need to move on. Like, what the fuck is we doing? I was listening to the Breakfast Club actually this morning, right?
I'd say, as to where when they say certain things, people will respond, and it sparks public discussion. And I was ventured to say right now, I think they want to do, or they're gonna end up doing, or they are doing, Sauce Walka like they did Lil Flip. Lil Flip kind of had the same movement that Sauce Walka is coming with, and Lil Flip wasn't fully embraced by all the OGs because he wasn't that old. SUC, you know, they wanted Kiki to be out front. They wanted Pat to be out front before he passed. They wanted Hawk to be out front. I don't think the OGs really wanted Flip to be out front the way he was when he was. And I think the city made a mistake by not fully embracing Flip and getting behind him when he had the light. It was kind of disappointing. It was kind of disheartening from the outside looking in. It was kind of disheartening to see how the city didn't fully support him in the T.I. situation. Of course, I don't know fully. I didn't get into the Houston politics like that. I don't care to really, but it looks like there was a lot of. It didn't look well upon the city for someone like T.I. to come in and OGs like Scarface and Flip's own neighborhood OGs go against him and side with T.I. It just didn't look well for the city. Flip really had a big wave that he created that could have gone much further. And shout out to Flip because he's made a good career of himself. He doesn't look like he's ever, not the pocket watch, but he doesn't look like he's hurting or anything. He still has a strong fan base. He still does shows. Flip does very well for himself, but he could have really held the city on his back if he had the support. And I think that's the same thing with right now with Sauce Walka. I don't think he has the full support of the city behind him from the key figures that you would want. I don't think he really cares, but it's just interesting to see. It looks like it's just another parallel to the Lil Flip situation. Just my opinion. Let's talk about that in the comments. Talk about the parallel between Sauce Walka and Lil Flip. Are we tripping? Is that a stretch? Is that stupid? let me know. Talk about it in the comments. Talk to us. We talk back.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell y'all niggas like this. I'm from Splash Town, not Ace Town, cause y'all Ace Town niggas is looking gay. All this fake ass shit going on in my motherfucking city, nigga. These niggas don't fuck with us, nigga. Niggas using us, nigga. Y'all need to start paying attention to the details. Nigga, come down here, nigga, using our culture, nigga, for lyrical content, nigga, and ain't giving shit back but a family fun day and some money to some hoes he tricking on in the club, you fucking idiot. This bitch ass nigga make music with artists from everywhere but Houston. But he feel with H-Town.